Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon, and today we're talking about the new moon in Leo that is happening at 9:18 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesday, July 31st. And so to get into energy, I'm using the Crystal Mandala oracles. Really fascinating stuff coming out in these. So Libra also received this one, but the message is so totally different for you. This is called Daring Rebirth, Goddess Ishtar and Astroflight, but it is about, oh wow, is my nose itching? This is about the transformation that you guys are doing this year. This is about the death and rebirth process. This is about Scorpio being Scorpio and doing it right. Like really getting it. I'm so excited. And so you have also spiritual connection. This is the initiation of Saint Germain. So if you have not started a meditation practice, it's time. It's time. Use amethyst. Use amethyst to help you open your third eye. Just rest it right there. Lay on your back, breathe, close your eyes, and try to look inside your head at that point and just breathe and see what happens. So start opening yourself up to meditation if you haven't already done it. Another place to meditate for Scorpio that would be really excellent is just in the bathtub. It's just in the bathtub. So you could use like lavender scent to get that ray in. And then we have the inner queen, the goddess Persephone and Ruby. And this card is about your superpower of transformation being activated when you show kindness, caring, compassion, and love, not just for yourself, maybe especially for yourself, but also for others. So as you start opening your compassionate heart to situations and recognizing that yes, people make mistakes, you do too, and it doesn't change the fact that we are all here doing the best we can, learning what we need to learn, having our lessons, going to school, in the school of life here on Mother Earth, right? And so, Scorpio, I just feel like you're gearing up for something amazing to happen when your new moon comes in Scorpio. I'm really excited about it. I really am. All right, so let's see. And I don't even have Scorpio in my chart. I just know a lot of Scorpios, and it's just exciting to watch this happen. I'm going to use the 9-card spread, although it's rarely been 9 cards today. The center of the spread is the key to the situation, and the key to the situation for you is Archangel Gabriel. Getting in touch with Archangel Gabriel, speaking your truth, using your intuition, but speaking from the heart. Speaking kindly. When Archangel Gabriel, who rules analytical kind of communication, is in the heart space, this is definitely about listening to your intuition. That's where you need to focus. This card is a lot about intuition. And I suppose the problem was I didn't highlight that enough, and so that is why we got Archangel Gabriel flipping right up there. They didn't want me to miss that important part, so the key is your intuition and communicating authentically, being authentically you, being kind and compassionate to yourself and to others. Okay, so you managed to get 9 cards. Oh, the Akashic field is the overall energy. Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys are gearing up for something amazing here. As long as you're doing your work, you are going to get there. So meditation is next. Because Archangel Gabriel showed up, I'm going to suggest also, if meditation is too hard, start journaling. This is about written communication, and so start journaling about what's in your heart space, and you'll be surprised at how journaling becomes channeling sometimes. The more you do it, so do it regularly and consistently, and you'll start getting a lot of messages from Spirit that way. In the recent past, you were seeking knowledge. Your knowledge was being given to you that you couldn't discern properly. There was some confusion about the information, or you just didn't have enough of it, or you're withholding information. This is in the House of Transformation, and look what we have. We have the Queen of Forces. That is you. You are transforming. This is accepting the shadow and the light. This is all part of the transformation. This is the death and rebirth. This is everything. This is what you guys have been doing, and you're focusing on it, and that's so lovely. And in the future, ooh, a card that is very heart space centered. This is the King of Roses, which is all about kindness and compassion and caring. And you have that up in the mental part, which tells me that if you continue the work you're doing, you are going to be on track. You're going to be listening to your intuition. You're going to be treating people with dignity and respect. And honestly, this is Scorpio at Scorpio's very best. When they're the King of Roses, when they're that kind, compassionate, emotionally stable energy. In the recent past, you were being protected and guided. You probably were really worried. You were worried about whether or not you were loved. You were worried about whether or not you were good enough. But Archangel Michael, if you called on him, as was recommended many times, and if you haven't yet, do it now. Call on Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords of negative energy that are holding you back, that are making you feel anxious, that are making you feel less than, so that you can start communicating from the heart in a very self-assured, calm, authentically you manner. And then the bolt of lightning. You will know. It'll be like, boom, the Akashic field and the lightning bolt together. Wow. There's a lot of transformative energy gearing up. A lot of it. This could take 6 to 18 months. I'm not saying it's going to magically happen on your birthday. But you are definitely working and progressing. And it's just so amazing. In the recent past, the obstacle was sifting through the karmic wasteland of your existence, right? So we've had many lives. Lots of opportunities to build up some negative karma. Where were things coming at? How were they coming at you? How can I release them? Can I learn from it? Seeking that wisdom and knowledge from your higher self. That's good work. But it was kind of an obstacle. Hard to do. Not easy. Not easy, because that's in the house of the mountain, which makes that very hard to manage. But here we are in the moving forward. How do you increase the energy in the forward movement? And you have the Oracle of Delphi. That is your intuition. That is getting in touch. That is allowing the energy to flow to you, through you, the information to come in. Oh, what a nice reading. You're on your journey. You're on your path. It's a journey. It's not going to wrap up anytime really soon, but it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination, and I think you're going to figure that out if you haven't already. This is so really nice. This is not at all like Scorpios were like back in November when I started doing this channel. Oh my gosh, Scorpio was really kind of rough. And now look at you. Look at you mastering. Look at you using this energy to really sort through and find all the parts of you and love yourself. Such good work. Okay, so you have hit rock bottom, and now, because it was in the reverse, that means you're on the way up. You're on the way up. And now they're following the leader. And this is listening. This is really listening. Listening to your heart. Listening to things that you hear from other people. Really paying attention. But you're on the way up. So good. It was, I know, kind of dark down there, right? Sometimes it's like trying to come up out of this really deep, dark tunnel. And then as it starts getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and then all of a sudden one day, it's like you're Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz opening the door in Oz, and everything's in Technicolor. And I feel like you're getting there. So, a time to give rather than to take. So keeping things in balance. And the answers are coming to you. The answers are coming to you. You are receiving the information that you need. Listen, pay attention. The answers are coming. But in the meantime, this is a time for giving rather than taking. That means you being kind and compassionate toward yourself, but also toward others. Make a conscientious effort to do that, to be able to give from the heart space without expectation in return. I'm not saying be a doormat. I'm saying don't be so self-protecting that you don't allow the energy to flow through you. You're a conduit from spirit to others, so allow that flow to happen. Wow. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. And you are ascending the mountain. Keep moving forward. Oh, Scorpio, I'm so happy for you. So happy. I am so happy. You guys have been working so hard and the energies are shifting and moving you along. And if you're in the flow, and honestly, the way this reading feels, the majority of you are in the flow. And if you're not in the flow, just ask for St. Michael to come in and cut the cords of negative energy. Ask St. Raphael to help you with the healing. Ask Archangel Metatron to show and direct you. And ask Archangel Gabriel to communicate to you. And then journal. Saltwater baths. You have built your confidence. This is throat chakra. This is throat chakra. So speaking your truth with kindness and compassion and checking out what kind of response you get will all help you build your confidence that, you know, the world really isn't out to get you. They're not. They're all just trying to protect themselves too. So, you know, remember, 95% of what people say and do has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with working through their own crap. So having a little compassion for that, other people being on the same journey that you've been on, makes it a little easier. All right? You take care. You keep going. Oh, I'm so proud of you. So you're ascending the mountain. Keep moving forward. All right? We'll talk soon.